Hello, friends. How are you doing today? Hope you're all doing great. Okay. Actually, something has been going through my mind, and I've been wondering how come some of these beautiful marriages that we see from start looking all beautiful and rosy, after 1, 2, 3 years along the line, down the line, you start hearing some sad stories and leaving you with the question, what went wrong? You'll be asking, what really went wrong? Anyway, before I proceed, my name is John Kinsley. Okay, I'm someone who loves research, who is passionate about truths and facts, and I'm a deep thinker, and I'm also an observer. So I've taken my time over the years to observe human behavior. So from time to time, you'll be hearing from me on several matters of life. Okay? Thank you for all the new subscribers. You are welcome to Let's Talk. Cheers. So after series of observations, I've come to realize that the whole issue boils down to the foundation of most marriages. Okay, there's an issue from the foundation that usually causes these marriages to become um, chaotic and eventually lead to a crash or a divorce. And the foundation I'm talking about here is on courtship. Courtship is very important, but more so, it's not just about saying we are courting. There are some important things that should happen during courtship that most partners don't really pay attention to. During courtship, courtship is real business. It's during courtship that you should ask the important questions. It's not really a time to start feeling so romantic, having fun, getting filled with lust and all of that. Though you can reserve all of that for the real game, which is marriage. But during courtship, you should mean business. It's a time to observe. It's a time to shine your eye. You shine your eye because it's like someone that went for a shopping. You are picking things from the counter. You need to check the labels before you make your payment because by the time you get home and you didn't check the labels, you might find out that you actually bought the wrong stuff. So now, during courtship, there are some important questions that should be asked. Because why asking these questions? You're actually asking these questions to ensure that your values align. The values has to align. When there is no alignment in value, then there is a potential that you are laying your bed for a potential trouble. So values needs to align. It's when there is no alignment in value that couples fight over almost everything. You need to check out your core values and match them with that of your partner to see if there's an alignment. So the more alignment you have, then the green check you have as well. For instance, you need to check and you check on your partner. You need to ask questions boiling on financial values. Financial values. You don't need to start asking questions like how much do you make? That may not be relevant, but you can ask questions like what does money mean to you? Does it mean freedom or does it mean status? For some people, money means freedom and safety. They see money as something that should be used for personal development, and they understand that you should save for uncertainties. While for some other persons, they see money as something that you should use and get the best things of life. You should use and get trending things like clothing, hair, buy cars, and try to belong in the society. So when you have a partner who doesn't align with you on this matter, you find out from time to time you're having issues. When they make purchases, you're questioning them, and Before you know it, from one argument to the other, and then there's chaos at home. So another important question you should also ask during courtship is question that boils down on family roles. You need to ask questions about parenting. You also need to ask questions on career balancing. Ask questions on extended family boundaries. These are some important highlights and questions you should also ask. Then the next question that is also very important that you should ask is about growth and crisis. You need to find out how will your partner handle a crisis. Life is not always all rosy. There are ups and downs. So what happens when maybe the money stops coming, there's a loss of job, there's an health issue, and so on and so forth. You need to find out if your partner is someone that may want to enjoy solitary, they want to stay alone, or some partners may want to go drink and get drunk. Some may want to go after women. Some may want to escape. They just disappear. While others may want to face it head on. They want to use hard work to overcome the situation. So these are things you need to also discuss. There are loads and loads of questions that needs to be asked. That courtship is not a thing you should just rush in and rush out. You just want to rush and get married. Most times when you rush in like that, before you know it, you've already rushed out. So courtship should be taken serious. And above all, you need to ask questions to ensure that values align between you and your partner. Once this is settled, trust me, you're going to have little or no issues when you eventually get married. Okay, so I hope this made sense, and I hope you picked some things. You can share this with anyone whom you know that this information will be vital on to. In my next appearance, in my next episode, I'll be talking more on some of the questions that needs to be asked, and then we'll be looking at them. So there are loads and loads of them. So just stay tuned, and trust me, you'll never regret. Okay, so click on the subscribe button and share with friends. Cheers. Bye.